Question is, can we get a quick overview of all the lures and presentations used by our top six? Let's start with Mr. Iaconelli.
Yeah, it was two lures for me this week that really caught the bulk of my fish. In the morning, about the first hour or two before that sun got high every day, I'd fish a Rapala Shadow Rap, the deep version, in drains. It was a blueback herring bite. It was a color called Mossback Shiner. The other bait for me, deep, about 9 o'clock, 9:30 every day. I'd go out deep and stay out deep and fish about 30 to 40 foot with the missile jigs, football jig, 3/4 ounce green pumpkin with a Havoc green pumpkin chunk on the back. Bobby?
Yep. Caught him on a Yozuri mid-crank. That was what I was fishing in between docks. Later in the afternoon, of course, the first day the water temp never got up, and the last 2 days it started getting up and the fish started moving around on those docks. I was just skipping a jig around. I had a Havoc craw fatty on the back, just green pumpkin orange jig, green pumpkin trailer. I was throwing a hand-poured power bait, twin tail on my drop shot. First day I caught the 4 fish that I caught, 2 of them came on that. So kind of mixed it up all week, anywhere from 4 to 40 foot, and that's it.
Jacob?
I caught all mine on a fish head. I was fishing in the back end of pockets where it would come from like 50 foot up to about 20 foot and make a flat. And what they were doing is that was the warmest water in the lake. It's first thing in the morning, and I was running about an hour bite. If it was going to be sunny, it only lasts about an hour. And I was throwing a 7/16 fish head spin with a V&M. It's just kind of like a little fluke trailer that goes on the back of it, and it was all pearl white. I was throwing it on 12-pound high seas fluorocarbon line and a Quantum KVD tour rod, 610 medium heavy with a 6.3 to 1 smoke reel. And the reason for the 6.3 to 1, everybody usually tries to get it to throw it on like a 5.3 to 1 or something like that. But you got to fish it really slow, so you got to keep telling yourself slow down. The reason for the 6.3 to 1 is they hit that thing so hard down there when they're really biting that you got to have that 6.3 to catch them, or you'll lose some of them. So that was my mainly pattern. The other thing was I was going out deep too. I was throwing a 6-inch mag finesse worm made by V&M on a 1/2 ounce football head, and just on 10-pound high seas fluorocarbon, just dragging around some rocks and isolated stuff. And the most key to my stuff was I would get away from all the structure as far as like brush and stuff. There, in between all that stuff, there's always a high spot where it's red clay mud or some kind of rocks, and there's no other thing around there. And what happens is them fish, when it gets cold like that, they get up here and lay in that mud, and it's a whole lot warmer. So when you catch one, their bellies are real red, so they've been laying there, so that can tell. But that's been my pattern all week, and just chasing the shad and the bluebacks first thing in the morning.
Very good. Takahiro?
I have 2 bait. I call my fish is the Yeti Yamamoto shot-shaped worm, green pumpkin, a drop shot. And I have a 3/4 ounce super jig with Yeti Yamamoto twin tail on the back, on it for the trailer. Both of the green pumpkin. Just dragging along the point every side to 40 foot. This one's on.
Yes. Yeah, you just got to get it closer, maybe.
Yeah, if you guys could understand what I said now, I'll still hang around here anyway. So, come see me later.
All right, good. And Dean?
I kept it real simple this week. I basically, the first day when I caught the big bag, I caught them all on a shaky head, on a Spro Gamakatsu alien head, shaky head on a custom pour. It's a prototype made by Big Bite that we're working on right now, along with a cane stick, 4-inch on that, 8-pound FC Sniper on a Terry Scroggins Signature Series Ducket rod and a dialless spinning reel was where I caught the big fish on that. Then throughout the last 2 days, mixed it up between a football jig with a twin tail Big Bite grub on the back, basically brown and purple like we fish out west, and the trailer was like a watermelon candy. And then today the big one came on a swim bait on a Revenge head. It was I think it was a 5.5 foot, 5.5 inch Kitech swim bait that caught the big one on today. So.